Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today oh, that's so cool. And today we are back, well, we are starting Assassin's Creed Rogue. Yup. So before I start this video, I just want to say please leave a like, subscribe, and help me reach to 100 subscribers. Alright, let's jump right into it. Story mode. Start a new game. Let's go. Oh, why does it have an eerie feeling? Sorry for the background noise. So this game's in the snow.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the
Fuck.
innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise
The North Atlantic.
Assassin Brotherhood.
January 1752.
These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me. Nor the
Oh, is
cost
this us?
My name is Shay Patrick Cormac.
Ooh.
This is my story.
Alright, before we start, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it kind of looks similar to Black Flag. I just got done with that game. Oh yeah, it literally looks the same. Video. Subtitles, please. Are they on? Yep. Okay, so the controls still feel, you know, kill the assassin. Okay.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly
Who?
had you.
Oh,
Nearly can't
okay.
for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Ah, you've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
Okay.
Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew me?
Yeah, this kind of looks like Black Flag.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
literally Black Flag.
This is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay.
Viewpoint.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hurry. We'd best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Aw. Whoa.
Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated.
Damn.
You irresponsible wretch.
Alright, bitch. Wanna fucking go? This is literally Black Flag. I'm sorry for saying that so much.
Some manners, boy.
There we go.
How dare you show me such disrespect?
Here we go. Oh,
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat?
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
there we go.
There he goes again.
You! Hold, man!
Come on. Got you there.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze!
What is this?
Keep that French vessel!
The Morgan?
No match for you! Ha ha! Yeah!
What the fuck? I don't know what just happened there. Come on. Oh. Oh, here we go. You know, loot them. Oh shit. Ooh.
I was saving
Okay.
those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Damn. Okay.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us.
Yeah, this
We
is
have a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
firing cannons. Oh yeah.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Explosive shot.
She's a mess,
So
but
they
she's still
changed it?
afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan!
That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for me.
Oh. Okay, I was trying to get that loot, but
A ship! This is a false shen! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
yeah, well, I'm all the way over here.
Or sail! All sail!
Full sail!
Spot them, boy!
Ready to fire, sir! No match for us, Captain!
Ready here! All hands ahoy! The tearing her to pieces! Do something!
We're headed right into them!
Fire!
Come on.
Screws up! Laser sticks! Fire!
There we go.
My ship!
There's one more.
Awaiting orders, sir!
Top gallants, royals, guns!
All sail!
Fire!
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all.
There we go.
I will return to what is left of Le Guerfort. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier's pleased with us.
Is he now? Or yeah, is he now? Sorry for the background noise. I know there might be some. I'm not entirely sure though. So we got our own shit.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Oh. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Oh, here it is. The Animus.
What the hell did you do? It's
What?
some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
What?
Sorry for the rough exit. Your piece working.
Oh.
Check. You were just in an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember?
Yeah.
Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, Zipper, Chipper,
No.
Overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost.
Wait.
Now let's get out of here.
Is this the same?
Follow me. Double time.
This is the same.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Damn, what'd I do? I'm just looking around. Oh, they got Far Cry. And what else do they got? They got Far Cry, they got
Hey, numbskull, don't wander off.
Numbskull. They got Edward.
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay
So are we the same character or whatever?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Ottoberg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Okay.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
What is this? Tablet document 1 to... I can't read it. Oh, yes, I can. To Robert Fraser, CC Aiden, St. Clair, Victoria Burial from Melanie LeMay, 18 June 2014. Subject Arnold Dorian. Hi Robert, you come highly recommended. I'm thrilled to have you in our studio. I'm putting you to work on a special project for me. Your subject is Arnold Dorian. His story takes place during the French Revolution. I want you to explore every avenue of his life that you can. The goal is to have a new blockbuster to present to the Abstergo brass next year. As such, this is super classified. Your direct supervisor will be Aiden St. Clair, CC. You can only discuss the project with Aiden or myself, as you'll probably be logging some overtime in your animus. Have added a mandatory weekly meeting with our psychiatrist, Dr. BBO, CC'd, or I don't know what that means, to make sure you're not suffering from any bleeding effect. Welcome to Abstergo Entertainment. Don't let me down. Melanie LeMay. Okay. So I think I gotta be on the lookout for those. Those probably are the little sticky notes from the last game. Is there any hacking? Anything hackable? I definitely would like to hack some stuff.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed.
Okay.
Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation
Whoa.
back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Alright. Well, that one's good.
Good job.
There we go. Okay, I think, okay, just line the beams up.
Hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Core repaired.
The
Whoa.
assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed. And that
Whoa.
he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader. A man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that.
Yeah.
Just, With the servers back online,
I think
you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstation.
I know how to hack now.
Feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you know, feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Alright.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, what are we gonna get now?
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins.
Ooh.
A cunning and ruthless strategist. He trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In
Right.
2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks.
Who?
Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both
Right.
Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent DaCosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
Okay. Gives a... That was a nice backstory to, you know, what happened after 3 with the modern day. So, I'm honestly glad we got that one. Sorry, I'm just looking for those little tablet things. There's one in here, but it's locked, because that's level 3. What is this? It's a Christian subject. Evelyn the Grand Prix. I think this one was a Liberation one. I'd like to explore the possibility of a follow-up to Liberation. Yes. We found some footage of Evelyn's activities in New England, and it seems clear that she was still very active later in life. Ideally, I'd like a sequel to Liberation or some kind of follow-up, but I understand that's going to take some resources that we don't have right now. A quick fix option is to reuse existing assets and take a more family-friendly angle on her story. From a scrappy servant to a woman of dignity and of poise, experienced a heartwarming 18th century tale of a young Creole woman as she struggles to find her long-lost mother and heal the wounds of separation forever. Additionally, the liberation of Lady Evelyn might open up some revenue from women, which is a demographic I think we have been ignoring for too long now. Melanie Lemaine. Okay.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Oh yeah, you might be sharing coffee. Shut up. Oh, there's one right here. In the bathroom for some reason. What is this one? Subject DVJ AI. Hello AJ. It's looking like we'll be able to use the Animus tech to create a digital version of Monime Das to finish production the Vija AI. My condolences again to your resilient cast and crew. If nothing else, we'll be able to give Monima the glamorous send-off she deserves. When it's done, I'd like to talk about using Mysore tech to remaster other traditional forms of entertainment, concerts or sporting events for example, into fully immersive Animus experiences. Best, Melanie Lemaine. Okay, is there any more tablets or whatever the fuck those things are around here? Let me check. No. No. For some reason there's some MMA gloves or whatever the hell those are. Alright, nothing there. Hello, you. Nothing here. That one was the, yeah, that one. Wait. No, this one's accessible. Yeah, this one's accessible, okay. Yeah, let's try and... Damn it, how do we get there? I'm getting all of the collectibles in this one. Well, I'm gonna try to get all of them. Alright, let's try and do this. Okay. No, that one's good. Come on. No. Damn it, okay. No. Damn it. Come on, this one's so weird. Oh, this is way much easier. Okay, so which one's also connecting? Alright, it's this one. Can we move it down one time? Okay. Okay. No. Alright. This one up. Have this one. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay, now have that one right there. This middle one right there. And this one. There we go. My brain started working, finally. I want to see what this is.
Okay, the numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
What?
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Who's this?
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farm.
Lindsey Farm.
793 northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned.
Oh.
They thought we were demons.
Oh.
The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Oh.
Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes, a chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Bro, wait, what the fuck? Why me? Oh, that's Ottoberg. So that was Ottoberg talking, Mr. Ottoberg. I feel like I've been hearing his name a little too much. So I'm gonna keep that name in mind, Ottoberg. Ottoberg. Okay, Ottoberg. This was where my old thing was. No, nothing here. Okay. I don't want to do that yet, so... What is that? Assassin's Creed 3? There's this one right here. Okay. This one down. Oh. Oh, I see. There we go. Core repaired. These ones are kind of harder than the ones in Black Flag.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. How original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
No way, the okay. We gotta go find the Phoenix Project. Okay, the observatory. Okay, so this is following the events of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's really interesting. That is actually really interesting. Wow.
Nothing to see here.
Damn, bro, I wasn't going over there, man. I'm over here just trying to look for some stuff, you know? I gotta work and stuff. And do research for school. Nothing over here. Let's go over here. That's level 1. We might have to, you know, go over there. There we go. Wow. That one was actually pretty easy. It was actually really easy.
Haytham Kenway remains a
Oh
controversial
my
figure.
gosh.
I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a
Damn, he
traitor
looks so
himself.
different.
Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions.
Okay.
He discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies. The same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
That's so, I like those. I really like those. Dang. Damn. Okay. This really does go meta though. With this room especially. Found you. They camouflage easily. Whoa. Subject Ezio Auditore. I agree that Ezio's shady character makes him unsuitable for a leading role. So maybe we can take him out altogether and create a virtual tourism feature? What? Something like travel to Italian Renaissance for a taste of fine wine, free thought and filthy hearts as Abstergo Entertainment shows you the true meaning of enlightenment. Attend wild parties, witness spectacles unseen for 500 years, and rub elbows with the most famous nerd the world has ever known, Leonardo da Vinci. Wow, that's fucked up. But that's honestly a fun idea though, like making that into a VR thing where you can actually interact with or like experience events from the past. That's honestly pretty cool. I'm also considering a series focusing on some notable serial killers of history. Ezio certainly qualifies. He's not a serial killer. Anyways, have a think and let me know what you come up with. Melanie LeMay. I hope I'm saying that name right. Okay. I got level 1 access. Okay. Alright, that's where we're gonna end off today's video, guys. I know it was kind of lame because we were mostly in the modern day this episode, but you know, it's honestly pretty fun learning about this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of stuff here. What is that? Some picture. Probably in Black Flag. There's that one guy from Black Flag, I think Roberts. I don't know who you are, and I don't know who you are. Edward's just chilling down there. And what did I see over here? Yeah, what is this? Is it the game I'm working on, Assassin's Creed Rising Phoenix? Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Comment if you guys think these Black Flags modern day and Rogues modern day is interesting. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Make sure to send this with all your friends and family. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.